Welcome to the Repairables. While I was working here in the shop, I heard this clang, 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 and it was my left eye lens fell out of my glasses. Now here in the shop, in the garage, I'm not going to be able to find the screw. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use shop tools. We're going to fix this. Now I don't have a screw, and I'll show you how to fix a pair of glasses without a screw. Not everybody has a welder, but we're going to use a welder. And we're going to weld these frames back together. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to weld it. But I tell you what, we are going to use welder because we're going to use the welder wire here. And first of all, turn this on. And I'm going to cut this off because we got some welding that was going on here at one time. Just trim that up a little bit. And then pull my little trigger, cut the wire, set that down. I'll do another one just for have a little bit of wire. So that's all I'm going to do with the welder. So what I'm going to do here is, as you saw, I cut a piece of welding wire. It's just the right size. 030, I think it is, the 30 thousandths welding wire. Okay. Now what I have to do is get my lens put in there first. So we'll do that. And so now what I'll do, I'll grab one of these little wires right here, drop it in right there. So I put that piece of wire right through where the screw goes. I'm going to bend it over, just using my fingers, and try to do that without breaking anything. Now, what I'm going to attempt to show you here is I'm going to grab a pair of pliers. I'm going to twist it. We'll see how we do. Try not to scratch my lenses. These are fairly new frames. They shouldn't have to be doing this, but here we are. All right. And the screw falls out. You don't have a screw to replace it. What do? Well, use a piece of welding wire. That looks to be about as much as I can twist that and get away with it. Now, you're probably thinking, there's probably some sort of a safety risk here. That might just poke him in the eye if he's not careful. And you're right. There's always risks to life. You gotta take your lumps. So we'll cut it off here with a pair of pliers and see how we can do right there. Now, let me double check to see if I can twist it a little bit more. And then back in here. And by the way, you know, these are my glasses, and I'm trying to fix these without my glasses. So that's working well. You know, it's like the fellow that needs a hearing aid. You know, the hearing aid salesman's knocking on the door. You can't hear him. What's he supposed to do? Okay, so I poked that in there. That's in, out of the way, tucked in behind the hinge. You can't barely see it. But now the lens is in there, and that's a good temporary repair. And there you go. So we put them on. Looks good. Thanks for watching.